today? How are you? Thank you so much for being here. If you're new, I hope you enjoy this video. There's a lot of other great ones too in the playlists or just the video section if you want to check those out. Hope you're doing well today. So, I want to get into something about what they don't want you to know. So we're going to kind of dive into some secrets that are not well known in your relationship. Maybe they feel, you know, there's a good secret they're keeping from you. Maybe it's a bad one. I don't know. Maybe it's something you guys need to talk about. Maybe it's something you just need to think about. I don't know. But we're going to raise up some questions here on what you need to know. So I'm going to, hi Cece. So I'm going to separate this into a feminine and a masculine, okay? And you guys can go from there. Please excuse the red dye on my hands. It's not blood, it's fruit punch. I was mixing fruit punch and some of it slipped over on me, the powder, and it stained my hands. So yeah, that's what it is. Hi Elizabeth. Sorry for the late night last night, guys. That video about what's going on with your karma. I hope for those of you that are having a really hard time in life, watch it. Maybe there's something in there to help you. If not, I have another karma video about much better, more about Saturn's placements and what's going on. So if you want to watch those videos, you can. But last night, I just felt called to get on and help people that were having a lot of difficult stressors in life and feeling like they just needed to give up and feeling overwhelmed. I think that video was for them. So if that's for you too, you're welcome to watch it. Okay, so let's get in. What are the secrets they're keeping from you? Let's start with the feminine. Let's start with a little prayer here. Holy Spirit, please guide and direct me with these cards. Show me the truth. Reveal the truth to me. Through these cards, may they speak to me loud and clear. I really want to know what's being hidden in the feminine arena and in the masculine arena as I shuffle and pull. Please help the audience listen with their heart. And please give us open minds and open ears to interpret these divine messages that are only revealing themselves to us to help us on this path and give us direction. And may everyone have peace with whatever is revealed. All right, let's get into this. Okay, so this top row is going to be the feminine, okay? Some secrets. And let's get into the masculine. The Fool card was on the bottom. I might just leave that out because that's the overall underall, okay? Let me get the masculine. Holy Spirit, please direct me for the masculine energy. Please direct me. Show me the masculine energy. Okay. So we've got 3 already. Show me the secrets in the masculine energy. Okay. Bottom of the deck for the masculine, overall, underall is the King of Pentacles. In the masculine arena, and remember you can be a male or a female in the masculine arena, same with the feminine, okay? But for many, many, many of you, and for most of you, it will be female and male, okay? But I can tell you right off the bat, the masculine is keeping a secret financially from you. Or there's something about finances that the masculine may not want you to know. Maybe it's a good thing, maybe it's a bad thing, maybe it's a surprise. Maybe they're not intentionally meaning to hide something from you. But also, it's about intention. And there's something the masculine is keeping in its control. The masculine is keeping hidden from you that this person does have control over financials between you guys. However this relationship exists in your life. This person allows money to flow and go where it's supposed to, and maybe gives you a lot of freedom, but there may be a savings you don't know about. There may be a 401 you don't know about. There may be an insurance plan you don't know about. So there is some kind of call to question about what's going on with these finances that this person hasn't made you aware of. All right, now the moon does reveal secrets, but there's some goodness here. The intention does not look bad. We have the King of Cups, which is loving and nurturing. The Wheel of Fortune in the upright, which is a positive change. And something is moving and going in a good new direction. But the secret King of Pentacles, this person probably has loving plans to protect and serve you and your family by working really hard at something, juggling two things at once to keep things up. This person works really hard, maybe even overtime, or maybe invest on the side to make sure that there's going to be enough, okay? And with the Nine of Wands, this person is protective of what they're doing in their life and probably has walls because they're afraid that if you're aware of all of this money situation, you might go spend it, have a good time, spend it on siblings, friends, and family. Maybe you're just gonna, you know, I don't know, they might think you might be ready to blow it. So there is some worry that I have to keep things from you because I don't know if you're gonna handle it correctly. And so maybe there's a very happy surprise here that you're not aware of. And maybe it's not that you're going to blow it. Maybe it's just that this person is keeping it away for better times. So for some of you that are married, there's definitely that kind of a situation. But moving on to people that are not married, because what, 90% of my followers are not married. What is your masculine keeping from you if you are not married? Well, first of all, this masculine has Scorpio and Capricorn placements. There's a darkness to this person, okay? They're deep, they're dark, they're secretive. This person does have a controlling tendency. This person could be your love, someone you're interested in. Things are going to change between you and this person. The moon reveals a lot of hidden emotions that this person doesn't want to share with you at this time. And your person is struggling back and forth with whether or not he should share his feelings. And by his could be her, but share his feelings about reconciliation and reunion and better times with you. So it's pretty simple. This person in a nutshell doesn't want you to know they still love you and they love you very deeply and that things may very well change. And if you guys have been having a hardship or a separation with the Nine of Wands, if you guys have built walls between each other, I do expect this to change. I feel especially called to say that someone who's been suffering for 2 years with someone that has Scorpio or Capricorn placements, and there's a Cancerian energy at the end of the tunnel here involved. If you've been that person and it's been about 2 years of suffering, I feel this person has been holding back a lot of emotions and keeping a wall and a barrier between you. So this masculine is not sharing their heart. And it may be for fear, because the moon can be fear of the unknown. So your person, this masculine, is scared about what would happen if they did share their feelings and emotions. They're literally terrified. Is there love here for you guys? Oh, yeah. Let's clarify some of this energy for the masculine on these secrets. Palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. It's the same as this King of Pentacles. Security, permanence. Okay, more information about this guy or this girl is they really care about their lifestyle. Like, it's, in other words, this person hates change. And this Wheel of Fortune is a big gust of air that's just, we're coming in to change this. And your person feels it and it's scared. Your person is scared that after 2 years of hiding these things away, tucking them down, not dealing with them, it's going to come out and there's going to be a celebration. Your person doesn't want this to change. I don't know why your person feels this way about you, which is very loving and affectionate. But, you know, at the same time, they just want to keep that under wraps. We're going to get more into that. I'm sure there's a reason why. But bottom of the deck is Cupid's arrow. Have faith. Love is coming. There's a surprise invitation or meeting, but there's also hesitation. Okay, so there's that. All right, let's get some more information. Spirit, please guide me for the happy reunion energy that may very well happen. But show me the fear and the wall between all of this. Why is this person having issues? This person is having issues because there's a girl with a snake, an empath and narcissist paradigm. So we have someone who's empathic, loving and understanding, sympathetic. And then we have a narcissist who takes advantage of that person. This is being charmed or used, and it's enable boundaries. This may very well be a third party. I've done karmic readings in the past about the girl with the snake. And I do feel for sure there could be someone in the way that could definitely be third party vibes. I also feel that this person has a trust issue and in fear that you may be a charmer like the rest. This person has a fear that that may be so, that as even though they care about you, love you, have feelings for you, it may not be real. This person doesn't trust because they've been burned before, for sure. And they may even be burned currently, right now, with somebody else. But they do have an insane chemistry, and they like you equally. Okay, we have passion at the bottom of the deck. So they are passionate about you. We have a Mongolic attachment here. If you guys don't understand Mongolic attachments, it's Mongol is another word for Mars. And it's when you have Mars in the 12th, 1st, 2nd, 4th, 7th, or 8th house. And the second is not always showing true results. But if you do have Mars there in the Navamsha chart, the D9, even your birth chart, you're going to feel it. Especially if it's in the birth chart, more so than the Navamsha. So If you have Mars in those placements, I'm telling you that maybe the both of you have that. But this person definitely has it. The person that I'm reading for. Okay, the masculine that I'm picking up on is a, okay? The person that I'm talking for is someone who is loves to kiss. This person is passionate with his lips and in lots of other areas, maybe kissing all over the body, etc. This person loves that kind of affection. This person is also very talented and creative with his hands. This person is a good steward of money. Whether they make a lot or they make a little isn't really mattering right now. It's the fact that this person is responsible, paying bills, and taking care of business. So this really sings to me all that earth energy. Capricorn for sure, but especially Virgo and even Taurus. There is Cancer vibes here also, but so's that Scorpio, and there's deep love and affection and attachment. When a Scorpio loves someone, they love them very deeply, and they will attach, like insane attachment. But sometimes they'll keep their love a secret if they don't feel safe. And they'll restrict their love out of fear. Okay? Anyways, this person can sing also. I don't know if you're aware, but this person actually has a decent voice. Maybe it's just at karaoke bars or in the shower, but this person does have a decent voice. And, you know, male or female. This person could have been a many great things. Could have been a lot of creative great things. Very creative. But this person's role in life and maybe their journey was just to take care of business, to work a 9 to 5. And they have been fighting a better career choice for a while for fear that it's not going to bring the money in. So this person acts out on fears often, even at work, and you're going to see that this person's not willing to be flexible with career because of fears. And that's why this person also feels this way in love. Not willing to take a lot of risks, not willing to take a lot of action in love either. This person also spends a lot of time going back and forth in their head about what they should do about this. I also feel they think that this is almost over between you guys. They almost feel like it's been too long. You guys have been having problems or difficulty or separation for far too long. And that the affection and the romance and the love may not be there anymore. They may be the only ones that feel that way. And so there's a fear, what if you don't feel the same way anymore? Or maybe it's reverse. Maybe they're feeling that that's the way you feel. But either way, there's definitely passion for the both of you. You both feel it. You'll always feel it. Okay, so that's a lot of information right there. Let's get a little bit more from it. Let's see. We'll use the Epiphany cards. Spirit, please show me the Epiphany. I would like to know what's happening with the Wheel of Fortune, the winds of change. Show me where this is leading. Oh my God. Oh, you're not going to believe what's at the bottom of this deck. First of all, we have love, drought, and resurrection. This ain't dead. Holy crap. Holy cow. Hi, Italian Pete. Guys, the winds of change, the wheel of fortune is bringing this to a resurrection. No wonder this person is terrified that you don't feel the same way. It's been too long. It's been years. Fuck no. You guys have both been in a love drought. And I'm going to tell you, the winds of change is going to resurrect this relationship. This is not dead at all. This is far from dead. You guys may have been suffering in some kind of a separation or love drought, but I'm going to tell you this, it's about to be over. Even under that, we have ready to release the love block. Are you guys ready for this? Because this person's little secret, they still love you. They have feelings for you. I'm going to tell you what, I didn't expect this reading at all, and that's okay. I didn't come in here on some kind of a reading like, oh, this is what it's going to be. I really don't know. When I do these readings, I just pray and I just guide me. What does the collective need to hear? What is this? Whose story is the loudest today? Who wants to speak? It's okay. I lost about 600 freaking subscribers just lately because of COVID, me being absent, and me speaking out and saying this may not be a reading. Don't try to force it. People get their panties in a bunch and they click off and they unsubscribe because they don't want to hear that. They'd rather go to a reader that says, this is everyone's story. This is going to happen for you. I'm not going to do that. And if you feel the need to click off and unsubscribe, so be it. If you want to stay and stick around because you want to hear the truth, then you're brave. You're good and you're ready to listen. So it's not everyone's journey. And remember, this is just not everyone's journey. But the loudest message here is for real. If you've been suffering for 2 to 3 years, I'm going to put 3 because the king also has a pentacle. And we have 3 of cups. So there's a 3 vibration here, for sure. But 2 years especially is coming onto the board here. I don't know why I said board. It's not a board. It's my freaking table. It's my desk. Anyways. Yeah, so this person has Scorpio, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Maybe even some Cancer is in here. We do have the Moon card and the 3 of Cups, which are both Arian cards. The Wheel of Fortune is a number 10, destiny, and it's fate. And the 10th house does represent your midhaven, so you're supposed to be driven here. You are being led by the universe, by destiny and fate, moving into this change. The King of Cups is a great love, one of the greatest loves that you could ever experience in your life. The King of Love, the King of Hearts, the King of Romance, the King of Passion, the King of Emotion is here. You're dealing with someone in a masculine energy that is extremely emotional. And this person has a very big heart. You're dealing with someone creative and talented. You're dealing with someone that has an ocean of secrets. Their heart is an ocean of secrets. They have so much love and emotion for you. They will not share it. They do go back and forth between wanting to reach out and share it, but notice there's no swords. There's no air energy here, which is mercurial, which is communication. There is no communication. So that's another telltale sign for someone. Communication is probably not happening here in this. Has a wall built. Okay, this person has very strong, responsible energy, which is a very big bonus. I think that's wonderful. I think this is a good man or a good woman that you would definitely want on your team as a rock, as a support, as a steady, consistent person in your life. This person is a permanent relationship in your life. This person isn't going anywhere. So however you guys have a connection, there's permanence. This is like a bond that can't be broken. However, some of the secrets that you are not aware of is, yeah, there may very well be someone else. Girl with a snake. Now that could be a family member or friend whispering in their ear, not to pursue you, to find someone new. This person is a charmer. And what are charmers very good at? Looking apart. So this charmer is someone that comes off as a loving, endearing friend or a loving, romantic, sweet partner. They come off that way. And they're very good manipulators. That's the charmer. And they are using this person for some kind of gain for their own personal life. And I will ask that if you really want to know. But that is what's going on. So there is an influence that's definitely stopping this person. For those of you that, I don't know how you're picking up this energy. Someone said mind gamer. I don't know when you came into the reading. We've been on 25 minutes. You may be lost on who I'm talking about and what I'm talking about. And if you don't want a reunion with someone that you feel is trash, then don't do it. But that's not what this reading is about. So I think you need to not be so confused. It sounds like this may not be your reading, hun. Based on your comments about telling the truth, calling someone out, we're not even reading a story about this person. We haven't even gone into this person. This is just someone else in the mix. This story is about this other person who's actually a very good person. Influenced and intimidated, manipulated, yes, but a good person. So I think that if you don't want to have a relationship with a good person or mend the bridge or make up or find a connection with someone like that, that is a permanent structure in your life, someone that's destined to meet you and have a relationship with you, if you're trying to shove that to the trash side way, then this is not your reading. And I honestly don't think you understand. What was your name? Foolish Zombie? Yeah, I just don't think you understand the contents of this reading. Okay? So anyways. Okay, I don't know what's going on with that person. Anyways, as I was saying, Karen, I don't know, just keep an eye on things. So as I was saying, this person is actually a good person. Yes, there's walls between you guys. There is a girl with a snake. This could be a family member or friend. It could be a lover causing some issues. That is going to stop a lot of this person's actions towards you. Or maybe just trick them and influence them in some way that makes them stop themselves or question, because this is also question. Saggy, Nine of Wands, I got to question everything. I got to find the truth about things. I'm worried with the moon. I have a lot of questions about, is this real? Is it not real? Confusion. With the moon, there's a lot of confusion. So yeah, this person creates confusion, creates a barrier. But at the end of the day, from you is they actually hope, wish, pray, dream, and envision a happy reunion and resurrection quite clearly with you. That still lives in their heart. It still is alive. There's still passion for you. So let's look at that a little bit. Tell me a little bit about this passion, this love, this connection with the Three of Cups. Oh my God! Guys, more Cancer vibes, Six of Cup energy. And it says, back to the good old times. Honey, this is your reading. If this fits for you right now, it is what it is. Honestly, this love, this guy, this masculine, could be a girl, but this masculine really, truly, secretively wants to get back to the way things were, and they were good. You guys actually had a good connection. It was fun. It was friendly. You know, Three of Cups is a best friend or a sister, you know, someone that feels like family. This person is like, I miss you. You were like my best friend. You were like my sister. You were like my brother. You were like my ride or die. You're the love of my life. I have passion towards you, desire. Not only were you a lover, but you were an important part of my team. You meant something to me. And yeah, shit got all fucked up by this freaking snake. There's intruders, invaders, confusion, and illusion. And sometimes that's the invader. Fear, confusion, and illusion. This person got scared in your connection. Somehow, some way they got scared. You guys will know exactly what the fear happens, you know, what happened with that. But I'm just telling you the honest truth. Like that, they really were scared of something. And they ran. Saggy is getting on that horse and running for freedom. This person got away. And now you're the one that got away. Yeah, and 444 may be a sign. Thank you, Karen. You're the one that got away. And this girl with the snake has blocked you. Bottom of the deck, change is going to come. Are you guys ready for this? After that, spiritual work and self-discovery is right there. Trust me, this person's working on it. What does this person need to express to you? Let's get a divine masculine message. What does this person need to express to you? What does this person need to express? Spirit, can you please guide me with these cards for this masculine and what this masculine can express to the collective about what's being kept from them? Foolish zombie, that's what I'm saying. I think, you know, and I love you, and please take this with love. But this reading is definitely not about your person that poisoned whatever and did bad things. It's just not. So trying to put your situation in this reading and make it fit and is terrible is not how you should ever go into tarot. You have to see that it actually fits. If the person that we're discussing does not feel like a permanent structure, does not feel like someone that could ever love you, does not feel like someone that has passion and romance towards you, and you have passion and romance towards them, it's not that person. Okay, it's just not that person. And I'm just saying that with love because I don't want you to get confused or drugged through the mud in many tarot readings trying to force your situation on the readings to make them fit. It sounds to me, to be honest, that would be a karmic. And that's someone you have to learn something from. And, you know, you've inspired me. I will probably do a karmic reading and see what's going on with that person. Because, you know, there may be somebody else, you know, out there currently for you that's watching you and wanting a reconciliation with you, but terrified to reach out to you because you've got your heart or mind stuck on a guy or a girl with a snake. You've got a snake in your head. You've got a toxic person on your mind in this reading. That means you don't have anybody else on your mind. You've got the toxic person on your mind. You've got the karmic on your mind. And there may be somebody scared to reach out to you because they see that you're going through a difficult letting go of this relationship. So you might want to look at it from that perspective. But the person you're discussing does not sound like the person that I've described here at all. But hopefully that helps. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a message from this DM. What does this person really want to tell you? What are the secrets in this person's heart? Let's crack open that heart. Crack open this masculine's heart so we can see. Ooh, angry and resentful and holding back. Hard feelings, not over this. You or I need more time. Holding back, which is this whole 9 of Wands, right? Resistance, blockages, and obstruction. This person scared you might have some anger or some resentment towards being influenced by this girl with the snake. That may be a lot of the fear behind all of this. And this person's like, I think you need more time. Because if I come to you and tell you how I feel, which bottom of the deck is love, emotions, family, comfort, spiritual, and past. If I come to you with my heart and my love and my water energy to the curb and say, no, I don't want this with you. You're a terrible person. You juggled two people. You picked the wrong one. You were manipulated and influenced by this girl with the snake. You dropped our love. You blocked my love. You blocked me even though you loved me. You pushed me away. You gave us both this love drought. You made me suffer. You hurt me. I had to build walls around me because I was alone. This is a very single, alone energy. You hurt me. And then you wanted to treat me like a friend instead of a lover. You wanted to pretend like that was okay. No. And so this person is well aware that they've definitely caused some pain here. And you bet your ass they are scared and holding back because they're afraid there will definitely be some resent and some anger about all of this. And maybe another reason why they're holding back from you is simply they have anger and resentment in their hearts about themselves, anger and resentment about this girl with the snake and what's been going on, anger and resentment towards you for some reason. Maybe they feel in a fight with you and you did the blocking, or you caused the breakup, because it could be reversed. This masculine may be like, this person caused the breakup. If they never did this and they never did that, we wouldn't have had a separation. And there would be no girl with the snake. So you have to kind of, I don't know, see in your situation. But I'm going to tell you what they're hiding from you is love. And what they're keeping from you is a resurrection. And they're ready to release the love block and the block from you. They're ready to release the block from you. And really, they really want a reunion or reconciliation. They want to get back to the good times. And one of the even bigger secrets is they fantasize about you. They imagine sexual fantasies. And they don't know where it comes from. It just pops out of thin air sometimes. They're just like, where did that come from? You know, they still have that Mongolic attachment. And I told you where the Mongolic positions are if you missed that. But yeah, they definitely have this sexual, passionate, spiritual connection to you. That's a Mongol thing. People are like, well, it's more than just sex. It's more than just that. It's a spiritual connection. Look, I'm not talking about your heart. Your reading's next. Second, Mars doesn't give a diddly damn about your heart. Sorry to burst your bubble, sweetie pie. Mars doesn't give a fuck about your feelings. Mars just wants to get busy. Mars wants to conquer. Mars is a strong masculine drive, and it is carnal. It is carnal. So when you look at Mars, love is not in the equation. There's no romance. There's passion, fire, flames, desire, hunger, thirst, drive, determination, endurance. Okay? That's Mars. He ain't talking about love. That's fucking Venus or the moon. So please save me and spare me the comments of how deep and spiritual your connection is. Because that's not what the fuck I'm talking about right now. Not that I don't care, because I do. And you do have a loving connection. But I'm reading a masculine reading. And this is a Mongolic. And yes, this person loves you and misses you. Cupid's arrow, there is love. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise invitation meeting. but there's a hesitation. So yeah, I'm not saying, oh, there's no love here. It's just passion and sex. No, we've got King of Cups and Cupid's arrow. We also have Three of Cups, but that's a friendship. There's been a love drought. You guys have not shared a spiritual, emotional moment in years, minimum 2 years. This is probably a 2-year love drought. But you guys have not shared an intimate moment in years. Oh, you're held up in court right now, Elizabeth? Oh my goodness. My heart's with you, honey. So anyways, yeah, please just spare me the sensitivities on that. This masculine does love you, and that is definitely in their heart for you. But believe me when I tell you, they definitely fantasize about you sexually, and that is something that you don't know. And you don't have to know, because a lot of the feminines are too sensitive to understand that message anyways. That's just the truth. Now, if you're feminine with fire placements or air placements, you'll easier understand that. But for the earthy or watery feminines out there, you get hurt feelings and sensitive about that kind of talk, because love to you is much more than physical. But if you are a feminine in whatever sign, if you're a Mongolic also, you should be in the same vibe.
Look, Auntie made a Kirby for me.
That's awesome. A swimming Kirby, huh? That is so nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it fly.
Oh, that is really cool.
You know, Kirby actually flies.
Yeah?
I'm gonna play with it.
You're very cute.
I like Kirby.
I like Kirby too.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get a fortune cookie on this. Make it some fun, huh? These fortune cookies will be available on my website soon if you're interested. Spirit, please give me a fortune cookie for this masculine energy. What should we expect? All right. I can almost take the fortune cookie and I can almost taste it. That's what I meant to say. You have an offer coming in. Good news, guys. Wow. And this even said it, right? A surprise invitation or meeting. And then here you have an offer coming in. That is such good news. I'm really excited for you. This is a happy offer. It's not a bad one. Your fortune here with this masculine looks like it's moving up in good graces, moving up into a good area of life. You guys are going to be feeling much better about this connection. Good times are definitely coming. The resurrection is very near. This person's getting ready for this. I do think that you guys need to have a little bit more time before this happens. It looks about 3 months, or let's even go 9 weeks, okay? 9 weeks to 3 months before you guys can have some kind of a resurrection here. But things are going to be resurrected in 9 weeks to 3 months, okay? So 9 to 12 weeks. I want you to mark that on the calendar. I want you to test this reading out if this has been for you. If it has not been for you, don't do it. Don't even waste your time. If you're not Mongolic, if this does not resonate, if the signs don't resonate, if the story doesn't resonate, if the years don't resonate, don't make it fit. Because then you're just going to be disappointed in 9 to 12 weeks. You're going to be like, oh, she said this. Well, no, I said if the reading resonates, mark your calendars. Okay? A lot of you, and before I move on to the feminine, want to know what's going on with this girl with the snake. This manipulator influence on your person. So we're going to just get maybe a card or two to kind of see what's going on. So you guys can just, I don't know, get some revelations. Thank you so much for that comment about me just telling it like it is. I appreciate that. What's going on in their connection? Show me the girl with the snake. Whoa. Okay. Guys, you're not going to believe this. Look at the bottoms. Manipulation and web of lies. And it's split in two, which I think that's another sign that the deck just split in two, because that's a break up. That's a breakup. So that's a sign. I might just take both of those out, okay, because that is definitely a sign. And then we got watching you, okay, and we got moving on. And I only wanted 1 or 2 cards, but, you know, these flew out. You saw how they did. Okay, so moving on, watching you, and we even got clearing. Okay, so the masculine is clearing and cleansing themselves from this girl with the snake. Okay, and what's really happening, I think they've seen and realized by watching the karmic, the girl with the snake, they've been watching and observing and probably discovering some hidden truths about this person that they weren't aware of before. And I do think that manipulation came up. I think they're realizing that. And I do believe they realize that there's a lot of lies and trickery. And it could be reversed. Maybe the karmic figured that out about your person. I mean, you really don't know how this shoe fits for their karmic situation. But it really doesn't matter who or how. The end results are this. It's not a genuine connection. And there is going to be release. And I'm moving on from the girl with the snake. Okay? So we're going to leave that. And it was funny because Labor Day was just yesterday. And we had the balloons going up in the morning. Right? Monday? Or am I lost on my days? Whatever. But for those of you that know about Labor Day and the balloons going up, there you go. It could be a sign that very recently, as soon as even Labor Day, that this karmic situation is going up in smoke. So there you go. There's a little bit more information for those of you that want to know about that karmic situation. Not to worry, not to stress about this girl with the snake, because this card right here is destiny. It's the universe. It's the powers of creation and the change, the winds of change. And all of what was is now flowing and growing and moving and changing. So trust me, when the universe steps in, this is divine blessing. The universe is here to help you both with your soul contract, with your path, to move you guys into a new direction together. Don't forget that part of the message. Don't forget the resurrection. All right? It is what it is. Okay. There's also a very strong connection here with, I feel, Easter and March. I know Easter doesn't really come till April, but there's a strong March energy here, and April. I don't know. It could be a birthday, could be a foretelling date, could be a date you met this person, could be a very important time. Maybe it's one of the last times you saw this person. I don't know. But also that time frame, spring. Spring reminds me of what? Rebirth, babies being born, seeds growing into beautiful plants and flowers. They're just budding out from the earth. The leaves starting to form on the trees. So it's about regeneration. And maybe that's the main message here. It's just regeneration and resurrection. And that's really the substance of why I have that connection to spring. Okay? But I don't know. Maybe that's a sign. I just wanted to mention what I was feeling about it. And you're going to watch things start to change in 9 to 12 weeks. And this change that begins may not be the ultimate. It may just be the stirring and the beginnings of change. Maybe it's a reaching out, a shift in energy, a phone call, a dream, a text, running into this person while driving and you hadn't before. I don't know what this change is going to bring you, but it may not be the ultimate resurrection at that time. The ultimate resurrection of this relationship may take place in spring. And that may be the foretelling. So I want you to trust your intuition on that. See where this relationship is going to be led. But it is coming back to life. You do have an offer coming in. It just is going to take some time. Okay? So anyways, that is your message for the DM. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let's get into the Divine Feminine, shall we? Get a drink. And for those of you coming in, again, this is not blood. This is fruit punch. You see? It's Crystal Light Fruit Punch. It's actually really good. I recommend the Crystal Light Fruit Punch. So the Divine Feminine, the overall underall energy is the Fool card. Ironically, ironic or coincidence or fate, this is April and May. Ironically, that's spring. Just saying, putting it out there. The overall underall energy for the feminine is, this is Aries vibes, a fresh brand new day, a leap of faith, opening your heart after not knowing what's going to happen. So this is just like my heart is spread wide open. Your intuition is like, be careful, be careful. And you're like, I trust and have faith and belief in the universe. I have every trust and belief. You're honestly feminine, just going with the flow. You're smelling the roses. You're enjoying the moments of life. You are absolutely 100% in the present. The feminine is in the moment. The feminine is no longer looking back and not even really focused on the future, what's ahead. The feminine is just enjoying this moment fully. So we see a feminine that's just grateful for life, grateful for what he or she has. And the feminine is in a place of peace, to be honest, a place of peace. Okay, let's keep going. There's more happiness, 9 of Cups. I'm sorry, I probably scared everybody. Look. Sorry. Do you see it? Do you see it? Tell me you all see it. Come on now. What do you see? What do you see? Come on, guys. Are you awake? What do you see? Do you guys see it? No, it's not 10 of Cups. Try again. Come on, guys. What do you see? You guys don't even know? Is that much of a surprise? Oh, it's too small? Oh, damn. Okay. King and Queen of Cups. You got that right, guys. Look at this. Look! I'm sorry, I know. I shouldn't be this excited. Guys, this is the married pair, the married couple, the soulmates, divine lovers, King and Queen of Love and Hearts. King and Queen of Emotions. Oh my gosh. In the same position. Guys, when you do tarot a lot, you know that lining up the energies is important because they talk to each other. It's like a 1-7. And this is definitely a connection. This is a soulmate or twin flame vibe. When you get the couple of the same suit. Okay? It's an amazing, it's like you just won the lottery. Okay? You won the lottery. This is a flush or a full house. It aligns perfectly. Can you imagine the luck? But this case, it's not just luck, even though the 9 of Cups is luck. This is divine blessings, divine soulmates. This is fate. This is written in the stars. This is a perfectly fated couple This is a couple that is meant for each other, to be honest. And I haven't had a good reading like this in such a long time. I can't even remember. I can't even remember when I had a good reading like this. This is crazy. So we're going to keep going. Then we have the Eight of Swords. Two of Swords. Someone, 10 of Cups. Who gets this? Who? You guys. 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups, King of Cups, Queen of Cups. I mean, damn. Okay. Okay. And 4 of Cups. Oh, that's kind of a womp womp at the end, but that's okay. We're going to work with this. We're going to see what's up. Let me read what needs to be said. What is the feminine keeping from her masculine? First of all, you're keeping that the biggest secret under wraps, blocked in your heart, is that this person is honestly your wish. This person is the one. The one. And you feel in your heart, and the most important word here is feel. Because it's not think, it's not know, it's not I've come to the conclusion after all my research. It's I feel like this is the one that I was created to have a partnership with. You feel like this is the one you could start all over with and just be so happy. This would be your wish come true. If you and this person could reunite, have a resurrection, get back to the good old times. You want nothing more, 10 of Cups, than that. But some of the secrets that you're dealing with is you feel stuck and trapped and unable to communicate with this person because this love block. And we do have holding back. So this masculine has blocked you or is holding back and not opening up to you. And it's been like this for years. 2 years to be exact, maybe 3. And with the Two of Swords, you don't know what to say and you don't know what to do. You are at a tug of war and you are at a crossroads whether you should reach out or you should not reach out. And you feel like cat's got your tongue. You can't reach out. You feel like it's not time. That if you do reach out, this person's already happy and moved on. This person may already be married or have children or happy in their life. And you may be rejected. 4 of Cups, just turned down flat. Ignored. Your feelings could be totally hurt. Thank you, Sun Val L, for the 20. I appreciate that so much. So for the feminine in this connection, that's really how you feel. Terrified. Almost like the masculine, right? And look how they're mirroring. Look how you got, okay, just take a moment and mirror. Let's have fun and mirror together. Change is coming. The divine universe is blowing in new energy. 9 of Cups, your wish fulfillment. Everything you wished for. The universe stepping in. Change happening. Movement moving in. Finally happens. Look at the mirroring. Okay? This is like a yes and thank you, or a please and thank you. Then you have, he loves me and I love him, or she loves me and I love her. We love each other. We feel the same way about each other. You love me and I love you. The mirroring. You're my soulmate. You're my person. And ditto. The mirroring. We talked about Cancer vibes down here. Guess what? Cancer, 4th house, water energy, 4 of Cups. Ten of Cups, family, home, love. Fourth house energy, Cancer energy. Ten of Cups. Queen of Cups, the mother of the zodiac. The nurturer, the caregiver, the lover, the wife, the mother. Queen of Cups, Cancer vibes. Look how that just mirrored. Not to mention, the moon card represents fear, illusion, confusion, and we mirror with the Eight of Swords, which is very much similar. Scared. The illusion is you're stuck, tied up, and you can't get out. Someone's tied you and kept you there, but the truth is you're not stuck. It's very loose, and you can come out, and no one's there keeping you there. You're keeping you there. There is no enemy. You're your own enemy. You're your own enemy. And if you don't say anything, it's not because you can't, it's because you won't. Same thing here with the communicating. Both of you, fears are holding you back. And then look at the two. Two of Pentacles, Two of Earth, mirroring Two of Swords. Let's look at the mirroring here, guys. 2-2. You guys have this 2-2. 2-2 may be an important number for you for some reason, for some of you. But that's awesome. And so you're both mirroring this 2 and this 2. They're just juggling physical world stuff. You're juggling things in your mind. You're more mental. This person's just more physical. But it's the same thing, back and forth. Should I? Shouldn't I? Should I? Shouldn't I? Both of you have a choice and a decision to make. And it hasn't been made. And both of you are mirroring back and forth. Back and forth. Should I? Shouldn't I? Back and forth. You're both resonating in the same energy. So that's an amazing. And then over here we have Nine of Wands, which is a block. This person is scared. Blocking family. Scared of marriage, scared of children and connection with a real partner. Childhood issues possibly. Mirroring yours, which is love, happiness, peace, and maybe having an excellent upbringing. Maybe you have a lot of good memories. What this person lacks, you want to give. What this person needs, you have. But this is like a twist. These two, catacorner, go together. Fear and block. Fear and block. Okay, these are both blocking. And then catacorner here is both happiness, reunions, reconciliations, and good times. And the catacorner is their match. So this end game over here is a little flipped. It's a little backwards. And ironically, this is backwards because look, this is the area where the girl is with the snake. The manipulation. So there is this interference. But don't forget, change is going to come. Back to the good old times. But for the feminine, now let's just refocus on your reading here. We just have someone terrified that they've already moved on and had a family. When the truth is that message couldn't be further from the truth. They're moving on and ending this whatever relationship situation they have going on. And your fears about being turned down is an illusion. Because look at this goes together. 3 of Cups, then the 4 of Cups. That's consistent. That means one right after the other. 3 to the 4. Things are moving forward. But at the end, you're just like, I don't have what I want. I'm not the chosen one. So there's a lot of disappointment. In the end, your person wants to get back to the good old times. And in the end, you're scared that they won't. You almost expect that you won't. And I would be careful on that, feminine. If you expect that they won't, you're creating a vibration you don't want. But look at all this good stuff. And so, yeah, this definitely says, open your heart, leap, have a leap of faith, Believe and trust in the universe. There will be a turning down, but it's not going to be you. This person actually really wants to resurrect and bring this back. If anyone's turned down in the end game, it's the third party that shouldn't be there, because you should both have the 3 of Cups. So there will be a cup denied, but I do not believe it will be you. Okay. We're going to get some more clarification. Oops. Sorry. Dropped a card. Look what card dropped. Not that it has anything to do with this reading, but this is a card that fell when I was moving it. What goes around comes around. Karma. Just a little addition. Not pulling it out. It just fell. That's all. That's all. Okay. All right. So we're going to clarify what's going on. Spirit, please show me what is going on with the 8 of Swords right there between the Queen of Cups and the 8 of Swords. Not today. Not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, a call, or a person. Boundaries, still angry. Wow, guys. There's truth to that. The masculine said that there was some anger and resentment. Hard feelings, not over this. You or them needs more time. And then the feminine gets not today. Okay, where it says blocking an energy, not dealing with it, hurt, avoiding a conversation or a phone call or a person. And the 8 of Swords is exactly what these words are. Avoiding a conversation, avoiding communication, feeling stuck, and avoiding a person. So that is very true and very honest, that little card and statement. Now, whether you feel that way, feminine, and that's you avoiding and blocking, then that's your truth. For other people, it's reverse. They're the ones blocking you. But some of the secrets we're going to get to here in a moment. But bottom of the deck, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, and closure. I'm sorry, moving on and closure issues. So we have another moving on and closure issues. You cannot just say goodbye to this person or this energy. You can't. You have been unable to close your feelings for this person. So the secrets of the divine feminine energy, male or female, is even though this love has been blocked, there's been a love drought and a love block, you have not gotten over this person. You love them still. You're very much in love with them. After all this shit. And who knows what's gone on between this reading. You know, we're just reading what are the secrets today. What are you guys hiding from each other? We don't really know the whole story. But all I can say is after all this time, after Pentacles, years, time, energy, and effort, after a love drought, after a block, after a girl with a snake, there's still love. And Mars is involved. As for the feminine, Mars in Gemini or Mars in Aries, Mars in Cancer or Scorpio. But there is Mars, Mongolic energy, like I said, 1st, 2nd, 4th, 7th, 8th, and 12th house. Confirming that the feminine is also Mongolic. So there is definitely this connection of my passion for you is still alive. But in the feminine energy, it's more love. This is more passion and friendship and connection. Okay, desire, sexual, masculine energy. Of course, there's love here. We have the King of Cups. I'm not denying that. But for the feminine, it's more just love. And I'm sure there's passion. But you don't really have wands in your energy. The only fire you have is the Fool. And your desire and fire is to have a new beginning with this person. And that's the biggest secret. You really wish you guys could have a fresh new start, period. And maybe that's obvious to everybody that watches this channel. But the truth is, the universe is speaking through these cards for us today to reveal the feminine secrets are, even though they're not showing their hand, even though they're not showing how they really feel, and even though they're back and forth on whether to reach out to this person or not, and whether or not they believe this is over for good or not, they in their heart really, more than anything, wish to God that their soulmate and them could have a second chance. They want that revitalized relationship more than anything. Please come and resurrect this 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups, Fool card resurrection. Please resurrect the 10 of Cups. There's nothing that the Divine Feminine here wants more. At least come in and be there for the kids or the family. Okay, at least come back and just be a friend, be a family, be involved. I want you back in our life. Progression is happening. Arriving is happening. You guys are going to move on from this dark night. But the secret from the feminine is they have had closure issues. They never closed the book or the chapter on you, masculine. Your feminine never stopped loving you. And maybe you needed to hear that if you're watching me and you're a masculine. Your feminine never stopped loving you. So your fear about this, they're not going to be there and love you, you're wrong. They also feel, the feminine, you guys are in the same boat, like literally. The feminine feels that you, masculine, are still angry. You're still angry and there's a block. Your feminine feels really badly about that. 8 of Swords. That she can't reach out, she can't talk to you, she can't see you. She's restricted. The feminine feels restricted and doesn't have any control over this situation, that fate has completely taken over, and she just gives it to the universe, gives it to God, gives it to whatever. She just feels helpless. What else can I do? Says the feminine. But you also feel that way. Hard feelings, not over this. Anger and resent. Do you realize, masculine, you're both in the same boat? You both are mirroring again. I'm scared that you feel this way, but I'm scared that you feel this way. 2 peas in a pod. King and Queen of Cups. You're both very much alike. And so I think you should know that, masculine. Your fears are mirrored in hers, and hers are mirrored in yours. Let's go ahead and reveal this 10 of Cups, 4 of Cups. Wow. Look how this fell. The coffin is in reverse, and love call is in the upright. By the way, bottom of the deck, reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, and make memories. By the way, this energy right here is 6 of Cups, and it mirrors the good old times. It mirrors it. Nostalgia and the past, 2 different decks. So believe me, where you guys thought this was dead and this was the last nail in the coffin, it almost died. The truth between you guys is this almost died. But it says here, endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and transition. I love that it fell in reverse. It really says to me it's not, but there was an ending, obviously. 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, maybe a little bit more, but there was a death and an ending between you guys, and it felt like death. But now we have the love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know Honey, if that is not a confirmation about what's to come in the future, I don't know what is. You will be getting a love call. Masculine, your feminine may be the one to reach out and give you a love call. She may be the one. Or for some people it's reverse. And masculine, you may reach out and give your feminine the love call. But it's coming in. And if the feminine has any strong placements with Scorpio, Cancer, or Aries, and is Mongolic, and everything else just seems to fit, this is your reading. It really is. If there's a lot that doesn't fit, it's not. And please don't get your hopes up if it's not. If your situation is a stark difference from this, it doesn't matter. I have to be honest. So anyways, yeah, there is some very good news coming in. I just don't know it. This is like one of the best readings. I'm surprised I even got it. We're going to get the epiphany, clarify some more energy here for the feminine. Masculine, your feminine still loves you, and I know you guys have some anger and resentment. I know you guys are going through some difficult energies with communication, but you're going to get through it. Good news is coming. A resurrection is on the way, and the girl with the snake is on the way out. Let's get some clarification for the feminine secrets about the masculine with the 9 of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Tell me about this love. Show me some secrets that the feminine doesn't want to share. Hidden desires and hidden intentions. Ooh. Okay, feminine's like, it's not dead, but I'm going to tell you there is some hidden sexual desires. There's some deviant energy here. This feminine is a Mongolic. So the feminine says, I also have had urges out of nowhere, intimately and sexually when thinking of you. I also have had urges and desires to visualize a higher dimensional interaction. So the feminine has hidden desires and hidden intentions. She's a Mongolic. Okay? And if you're not a Mongolic and like, oh, I'm a nun, I'm a good girl, I'm chaste, it's not me. Like I said, it's not your reading because you're not a Mongolic. If you were a Mongolic, you would know because you would have desires inside of you. Mars would burn with passion inside of you in those intimate areas. And if it doesn't, you're not a Mongolic. Sorry. The bottom of the deck here, the other one here is mastering a karmic lesson. So some of the other secrets your feminine does not want to share with you, masculine. They're having to get over that girl with the snake or guy with the snake. They're having to master their karmic cycles. The feminine has been struggling, isolated and alone, mastering self and mastering how they feel about the karma they've been dealing with. So the feminine has been mastering. It says it, if you guys can read it. Mastering the karmic lesson. So that's something you probably didn't know, masculine. Last time you met your feminine, she or he may have been struggling with karma, having a hard time letting go of the past or repeating cycles. And maybe you were a little bit scared because you saw your feminine was going through karmic cycles in their life. And the last time you saw her, she was really in the thick of it. And you probably just were like, wow, I don't know how to stay with her or stay in this energy. She's really going through it. Okay, that is true. And that is a secret that if you didn't know, now you know. The next one here is caught up in the emotions. So this is just riding the wave. And that's 9 of Cups. One of the secrets about your feminines, and whether or not it's really a secret or not, is that your feminine is extremely emotional and acts on emotions all the time, which you probably already knew that, but I want you to understand that your feminine's open-hearted. Part of the secrets you don't realize is she's not, how do you say, what's the right word? Your feminine is not stuck in one energy. She is flexible and she can flow. So the feminine will flow. And this feminine is not as stubborn or as argumentative as you would think. One of the secrets you don't realize about your feminine is she is very flexible and flowy. With her Queen of Cups energy, she follows her heart. And if you have the key to her heart, she'll follow you anywhere. So the feminine's secret is you have the key. Even through the karmic lessons, even through the girl with the snake, your feminine still has desires to be with you. And you may not have believed that. And one of the reasons you don't is because you didn't know that your feminine still has a heart for you. And her emotions flow wherever they take her, whether or not she plans on going there or not, which is true. Our heart just guides us. The heart wants what the heart wants, even when it doesn't make any logical sense. So you need to know that in your logical King of Pentacles kind of way, where logic is important and things need to make sense, in your feminine's perspective, it doesn't need to make sense. It just needs to feel right. If the feminine feels right, she feels like she is on track. Let's clarify the 10 of Cups and the 4 of Cups. Tell me more about this with the Epiphany card. Show me the Divine Feminine, 10 of Cups, 4 of Cups, please. Oh my God. Don't tell me this doesn't involve a baby. Don't tell me. Oh, bottom of the deck. We are divine counterparts. Holy poop. Guys, sorry, but this is freaking badass. This is awesome. You are absolutely, we knew that with the King and Queen of Cups. We knew that. But damn, you guys really are divine counterparts. Like, Spirit's like, I'm going to leave this here at the bottom. Just know that you are and leave me the hell alone. Spirit's like, yes, you are divine. You are meant to be. This is real. It's not a front. It's not a game. It's not some weird illusion, okay? You are, and it's written in the stars. It's written in your chart. It's written in your soul contract. You guys definitely are destined to have a connection, period. And to be honest, you're absolutely soulmates. And to be honest, you're absolutely twin flames if that is your path. So the cards that came out to clarify 10 of Cups and 4 of Cups is think the impossible, think the unexpected, which is mother energy, Cancer vibes, Empress. And that 10 of Cups talks about family and children. You guys may give birth to a family together, or you may have already created a family. And even if you don't have the literal connection to the family, you're giving birth to a family together, just the two of you. But this 10 of Cups is growing. It may not be here yet, but it will be here soon. And it says, please think the unexpected. Think the impossible. This is promises of growth, promises of prosperity, and promises of union and coming together. This will come. This will arrive. But with this 4 of Cups, it does talk about don't think and feel negative emotions and worries. I need you to believe in the universe, believe in fate and destiny, and believe in the impossible. If you guys think this is impossible, you're wrong. That Four of Cups is wrong. And the other one is passion and desire still alive. And how many times have we come up with this? And it's in the same mirroring energy. Passion and desire. They both have it in here in these cards. Again, just mirroring. Mongolic energy. You guys will always have a deep chemistry and a deep connection. Always. Forever. Till you're old. I mean, always have it. These are two people that just, like magnets, cannot keep their hands off each other. The sexual desire and the intimate passion and the feelings that you guys have for each other is, I don't just want to love you, I want to be in you. I want to be a part of you. I want to absorb you into my being. I want to conquer you. Both of you want to conquer the other because both of you want each other so bad. And it's a magnetism that you can't deny. A positive and a negative here. The yin and the yang. Destined. There is absolute chemistry. Undeniable in this couple. If you're a couple watching me or you're a person hoping for something, and I'm telling you the truth, if you are so far disconnected from any sexual passion or desire that you don't even touch yourself ever, this is not your reading. I have to be flat out with you. And that's okay. There are some people that just don't have that Mars placement, and I'm not one of them. I can't put myself in your shoes. I can't understand that energy well, but I understand that it's okay. And I understand that for some people, that is their path, and they just don't have those desires. And I'm fine with that. That is other people's path. And, you know, intimacy and chemistry is not number one for them. It's not important. It's last on the list. And those are other people's path. But for this reading, it's undeniable with the passion cards. That's not these people's reading. They are absolutely intimately into each other, and the chemistry is strong. The force is strong with this one, this reading. Okay, it's just written in the stars, and it's obviously speaking through the cards. So I just wanted to make that loud and clear, because we do get a lot of those comments that are like, I don't care about sex, I don't care about chemistry, we need to be in tune, heart to heart, spirituality is first. And by the way, before you start bragging about how awesome you are, this couple is badass. This couple is spiritually in tuned. This couple is destiny approved. This person is soulmate quality, twin flame quality energy here. These people are on a spiritual plane as well as a physical sexual plane as well. Chemistry is strong with this couple. So before you go off bragging about how spiritual your connection is, their connection is sexual and the chemistry is high, and so is their spiritual. They have dreams about one another. They can meet in the astral. They have astral sex. They meet in just telepathy, communication, telepathic conversations. They can send messages to one another through their heart. They are connected by a love cord that has not been cut. And it doesn't matter what girl with the snake pops in. That connection is real and raw and honest. And there's nothing you can do about it. It is what it is. It's written in their birth charts and part of their soul contract. They are divine counterparts, even as sexual and hot as this reading is. And a lot of the people that comment need to know that. Okay. So anyways, that's part of that reading. The secrets here are wonderful and beautiful, and I'm so grateful that we got to read this. Let's get some love confessions from both of you. Jasmina, you need to watch the whole reading, girl. It's only 90 minutes. Don't miss this reading to get answers. It's too good. I definitely feel that there's going to be movement beginning, not finishing, not tying things up, but there's going to be movement beginning in 9 to 12 weeks. So about 3 months, maybe a little less, there's going to be some movement in this connection. You're going to be getting some signs. There's going to be some communication and some resurrecting of what's been closed off and hidden. I also had a premonition or a feeling that something may very well be happening in March through May. So the springtime energy is also something I'm feeling for this connection. Okay? So that's what I'm feeling here. Let's get a love confession from the masculine. He wants to speak first, or she. Masculine, what is it? Oh my gosh, I love you. Faith. It's about faith. Masculine says, have faith. And it says, let actions speak louder than words, feminine. Let your intuition and feelings be stronger than any fear. Justice is here now, and karma is on your side. Feel it and know it without doubt. And that's a message from the universe, but the masculine wants to confess and express this to you. Believe in the impossible, believe in the unexpected, have faith. Masculine wants you to make sure that your heart and your feelings are stronger than your 8 of Swords and the Moon card, that your faith in the impossible is stronger, and that karma, which is what's supposed to happen in this world, is gonna happen, and it's on your side. Feel it and know it without doubt that justice is here. Righteousness will be had in this reading, but you can only have righteousness and justice if you have faith and you believe it, because if you don't, this will not happen for you. Even if this is your reading, if you're unwilling to get these thoughts out of your head and these feelings out of your heart about fear and illusion, and you guys can't conquer these karmic illusions or these karmic third parties, this won't happen. There needs to be a conquering. We need Mars. And Mars is in Virgo right now. Venus is there. This is about conquering our love and taking actual physical steps, making plans, taking actions, getting responsible, and tying up loose ends to get the job done. So Mars is going to focus on the work that needs to be done right now so we can have a resurrection in 9 to 12 weeks or in spring. So believe me, that is happening. But Spirit and your masculine say have faith. Because bottom of the deck is from the masculine, the overall energy from his heart. No matter where I went, I always knew my way back to you. You are my compass star. And that's by Diana Petrifund. I can't say her name. Whatever. No matter where I went, guys, no matter how far the masculine drifted away, no matter how many hours, months, years distance this masculine was from you, no matter how far they went into this girl with the snakes karmic situation, this masculine always knew his way back to you, or her way back, because you are their glowing light. You are the star in a dark sky. You are their compass star. So they always knew their way back to you. They were never fully lost. And I think that's the message there. Your masculine was just never fully lost. All right, let's get a confession from the Divine Feminine. Okay, we've got one. Wow, I got 2 bottom cards, and I didn't really want to pull 2, but I feel like I have to. So, I'm sorry. Feminine gets 1 more. Okay? Whatever. It just happens that way. So, we have here twin flames. Divine Masculine, your feminine absolutely believes that you are twin flames, and I believe she's right based on the layout on this reading. I believe she's right, or he's right. But we have love is composed of a single soul inhabiting 2 bodies by Aristotle. Even Aristotle, way back when, knew about this twin flame energy. That real love is composed in 2 bodies, but is 1 soul. You guys are tied and bound in this twin flame connection. And your feminine very much so heavily believes in this and wants you to know that that's how she feels, or that's how he feels about you. And they're definitely not over you. Never did get over you, because that would be impossible if it was a twin flame energy, because how could they get over themselves? How could they separate themselves? Can't. And the next card here is clarity. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. So your feminine wants to admit that she sees things very clearly. She's got clarity. I mean, the awakening is happening for her or him. But the feminine, you know, the confession is, I'm starting to see things the way I've always needed to see things. Okay, I've started to realize through my karmic lessons the truths about myself, and the truths about my fears, and the truths about my journey, the truths about my heart, the truths about all of this. And I see clearly where I needed to focus. The divine feminine finally realized the focus was never on fixing you, masculine. The focus was never on fixing the karmic, getting that person out of the way. Because the feminine had to learn through the karmic lesson that the cycles were happening to her or him because it was their karma. And the feminine had to realize that. It's my karma, not yours, not the karmic's problem. It's mine. And if I want to heal this karma, I will heal my life. And so the feminines finally got that clarity to end and master the karmic lesson they needed to master about codependency, urgency, impatience, deep understanding, soul mirroring, retrospective energy, looking back and fixing the errors that needed to be fixed on their path, on why they kept running into the same energies. So the feminines have a brand new start because they've adjusted. Adjustments were made. And the feminine just wants you to know thank you for that lesson, that spiritual lesson, that karmic lesson. And they understand. So this feminine, because remember, it's not everybody's reading, but this feminine is fully ready for this resurrection. This twin flame feminine is fully healing or healed. This feminine is strong and empathic and intuitive and wise. This feminine takes responsibility, Empress vibes, responsibility for her actions and the actions and how do you say, not the actions, but the results in her life, her or his life. This feminine understands the law of attraction and has fixed a lot of that, or is in the midst of fixing a lot of that. And this feminine is no longer playing the blame game. And this feminine is no longer the victim. Because it feels like at one place in time, this feminine felt like a victim. With that 4 cups. Felt like the world was against her. Abandonment, dark night of the soul, 5 of Pentacles. That feminine was in a rut and couldn't understand why life was so difficult. And there was anger and resentment. but they've gotten through that. And so all of these fears about still being angry or resentful, both of you have that, still angry, those are gone. And the feminine's confession here is, I just want you to know it's gone. Or at least I want you to know I've seen the truth. I can see clearly now. And I'm going to start making better decisions. Choices, Two of Swords. Because for some people, it's at least I see clearly now. I may not have yesterday, but I get it today. And so there's this rush of purity, and there's like a cleansing and a purification that's rushing over like warm water over the feminine. Okay, bottom of the deck, the overall underall message, confession time here for the feminine is forgiveness. And it's a Bible verse, Matthew chapter 18, verse 21 through 22. The feminine wants you to know that she forgives you, masculine, that she or he does not carry anger or resentment, that your divine feminine, your twin flame, understands the karmic lesson and the karmic path that you guys had to go through. She understands you had to walk with that karmic, the girl with the snake. She understands that you had to separate, to do things for yourself, to stabilize. She understands that you had to have this break in connection so she could go through a path of emotions and search her heart, mastering her karmic lessons. She understands. So masculine, if you're watching, the feminine really wants to confess and speak to you that the act of forgiveness is here. And she fully forgives for whatever pain and suffering has been done to her. And so we have, Lord, how many times shall I forgive my brother or sister who sins against me? Up to 7 times? Possibly. 7's a good number, right? Jesus answered, I tell you, not 7 times, but 77 times 7 times. That's a lot. And I think he was just being sarcastic, using all the 7s, 77 times 7 times. You know, he's like, no, not 7 times. Try more 7s. 77 times 7. You know, and the guy's just blown away. Like, no, not 7. And I think what Jesus was really trying to say is forgiveness is unending. Forgiveness is always. There's always room for forgiveness. There's always room for love. If you say there's a number to how many times you should forgive someone, then you're saying there's a number to how many times you should love someone. That's ridiculous. Because forgiveness, as you guys all know, is not for the other person. It's for you. Carrying your resentment towards another human being makes you suffer. It gives you physical ailments. It hurts your heart. It poisons your mind. It poisons your spirit. You can't go ascend with the heaviness of not forgiving someone. You can't leave this realm with your spirit and ascend if of unforgiveness. It will weigh you down like karma, like an anvil in the sea. It will weigh you down. Forgiveness is not for the other person. And if you've been taught or confused forgiveness by okaying bad behavior, dismissing evil or hurtful behavior, erasing evil or bad or poor behavior, you're wrong. And that's childish. That's not what forgiveness is. Forgiveness is release and freedom. Forgiveness makes you stronger because you've let it go. You're not carrying the burden. Karma is. Saturn is. the heavy one. Jupiter is. You're giving it to the universe, and the heavy ones carry those deeds, those actions. They carry it willingly because that is their purpose. And they deliver a life and a karma and an energy that vibrates and matches that energy. Like a boomerang. Imagine, just for the fun of it, a very muscular god like Zeus up on a planet in space with his thunder and lightning as the karmas. And karmas come flying at Zeus as he's on the mountain of this planet, and he grabs the karmas and he's ready to pull back his mighty arm and throw it back down to the earth to deliver more karma of where the lightning resonates and magnifies towards the magnetism is what I mean, the electromagnetism. So where the energy attracts that karma, the lightning will strike, boom, and it goes towards that energy. So imagine Zeus, this god, just casting down these lightnings towards karma. He doesn't have time to assess, does this person really deserve this karma? Should they? What have they been through? Let's stop what we're doing and read before we throw down the lightning. No, Zeus is too busy. He's got lightning flying at his face 24/7, 365. So all he has time for is to toss out those karmas quickly. As quickly as they come is as quickly as he tosses them back down. But the karma only goes to the person that it magnetizes itself to. Lightning won't strike where it's not being drawn. So when you forgive, you're not any longer drawing that negative karma to your life. You've wiped yourself clean. You're no longer attracting that. And that's mastering your karmic lesson, is through the act of forgiveness and wisdom and understanding, which is clarity. Understanding that that's just the truth. Forgiving someone is releasing yourself from any bad karmas attached to it that you don't want in your life. Being lies, cheating, dramas, hurt, pains, abuse, whatever. Like, I don't want that. I forgive you. You have a path. I'm sorry you are on that path. And I'm sorry you're in that vibe. I forgive you. Be well. Be well. And you're free. So the feminine, the overall energy is I forgive, not because I want to wipe your slate clean, not because I want to erase what you've done and act like it didn't happen, but because I don't care anymore. Or at least I'm working on not caring anymore, says the feminine. Why should you care about what happened in the past? And it's either going to be one of two things. You either don't care and you don't want to be with someone anymore because you just don't care about them anymore. That's some people. They're like, I don't care. I do forgive. And I don't have any desires, hidden intentions, lust, passion, or memories or wants of getting back to the good old times and resurrecting this. For some people, that's not their twin flame. They don't have any of those feelings. They moved on and they don't care. Okay? And that's good for them. See how beautiful that is? That's good for them. Those people can just move on and live a new life. But for other people, other twin flames here, it's similar. It's whatever happened in our karmic past fucking happened. And it sucked. And it hurt. And it was hell. And I don't like that. And I don't even want to ever experience that again. I forgive you and I forgive me for that karmic past. And I forgive the karmic. I took that lesson and mastered it, and I am looking forward to a bright future. However, my heart is still with you. I still love you. I still desire you. I'm still connected to you. Let's move on in the future together, happy and healed. Let's move on into the future together, wiser wiser from our past, stronger from our past. Because those karmic lessons didn't break us. They made us who we are. We value those lessons. That's a whole different ballgame for the twin flames for forgiveness. It's not drudging up the past, reliving it, experiencing it, carrying it. Forgiveness is you guys dropping off your karmic fuck bags and saying bye. Excuse my French, but bye. We, twin flames, have ascended and mastered this lesson. We're moving on to the future. We're not drudging this up. We're not carrying it. We're burying it. Bye. Okay? Because you are there to see this person for who they are in the present moment. You're not wanting this person who they were. You are connected to the change. And that is that Wheel of Fortune, 9 of Cups. You are both connected to the change in one another. That's why you're coming in as twin flame, soulmate, vibrational, divine counterpart energy. Anyways, this is a long-ass reading. But this is some people's story. And again, I want to be clear because I'm going to get those comments for people that fast forward the video or only come in the end or hear bits and pieces. That's not me. They're a piece of shit. They're poison. That's not me. I don't want this. That's not me. That's not me. I would never go back to trash. First of all, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. But please excuse yourself from the energy of this reading because it's not yours. And I just have to be blunt like that. I just have to tell you the truth. Why would you try to force your energy into whatever reading you pick? You were drawn here for a reason, and hopefully you took something from it. Maybe it's a lesson you need to learn. For some. For some people coming in, you're stuck in a karmic situation, and hearing somebody else's reading and seeing where they're at may be a message you needed to hear. So you have a goal or an inspiration for your own life and how to get to this place. For some people, that's why you came in and that's why you were drawn. So you can get here. But it's not your reading. It was just meant to be a message of inspiration. And for others, this is your reading, and you were meant to hear it, to believe in the impossible and believe in the unexpected. Anyways, let's go ahead and get an oracle and end this reading for the day. Let's see, what do you guys want? Let's do, let's do something good here. What am I going to do? Yeah, maybe we could do the energy of light. That sounds like a good one. Let me find the cards, though. You ever find the book but not the cards? Where are the cards? Let's see, where did I put them? Aha, here they are. This sounds like a very good oracle for today. Oh, shoot. And maybe the Heal Yourself oracles. They just threw themselves at me, didn't they? Fine, and I guess a romance angel too. Spirit wasn't playing. It's like, no, there's more. Okay, Spirit. All right, you don't got to be crazy with me. You don't got to throw stuff at me. Trying to get my attention, my gosh. Fine. All right. Okay. My word. My word. All right. You guys are like, what in the heck happened there? Jeepers. We'll do them all. He's like, don't just do one. This is an amazing reading. It deserves 3. And that's fine because the power of 3. That beautiful number, the power of 3. Okay, so we're going to start with Heal Yourself oracles. Spirit, what message do those watching need to hear? Give me an oracle for those watching. We have home. Home, home, home. Bottom of the deck is letting go. Learning to let go, right? And that's so many different forms that we learn to let go. Okay. You're being challenged to change your point of view and recognize that some things have run their course and it's time to release. Say goodbye. Oh, I'm sorry, that was reading letting go. I jumped to that. But maybe that little message was needed. Sorry, that little message was needed. Okay, so this is home. How do you keep recreating home? Guess you guys already know what this is going to be about. In the context of this teaching, let's use the word home to describe your consciousness, ability to attract intimate partners into your life with positive or negative qualities that your parents instilled inside you. This card honors the wounded child in you that keeps recreating home unconsciously, hoping to get your childhood developmental codependency needs met. You might even provoke the other person to act or look like your original parent. In a world where so many of our natural emotions were not encouraged and worse yet suppressed, you are now encouraged to feel the things and feelings trapped inside of you and that consistently sabotage your life. For some of us, home was an amazing, empowering, and happy place. But for some of us, it was lacking. There was an unease of hurt. This is imprinted on your nervous system, which forces the dysfunction you had with your parents to rise to the surface with your current partner or family or people close to you. Maybe your guardians' faces didn't show you the love through vital stages of development. Maybe there was abandonment or abuse. Have courage to feel where that frozen pain is stored in your heart. Allow yourself to grieve the pain of that past. Use music, photos, movement, and memories to connect with your inner child. Touch your body to intensify the sensations you are experiencing with the intention of releasing those stuck emotions. An evolved partner or friend can role play with you by offering a non-judgmental and kind gaze as you express your story or feelings. Then your partner can play a role as your parent and tell you that you are lovable. Spend time communicating with the little you and the gentle, loving self. So yeah, Spirit wants that to come out for whoever it needs to touch. Healing the inner child is part of this message. I got a super chat. Oh, thank you. Amber. Oh, you are worth $1 million, but all I can give you is a token of my appreciation for the gift you give, Steph. Thank you so much, Amber Crane. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for that loving donation. You are going to be such a blessed person. You have a big, beautiful heart. Thank you so much. You deserve this message. You deserve it. And much more. So yeah, for a lot of you guys, healing the inner child is something that your partner and you should maybe think about doing. Maybe you've already been doing it. Maybe this is just Spirit saying you're on track. You're working on it. Thank you for taking this on. Maybe this led to this beautiful resurrection, or maybe this is going to be what's leading up to it. However this resonates for you, collective, think about going into those old photos, photo albums of your childhood. I want you to go in videos or photos and get in touch with your inner child. I want you to remember who you were and how you were raised. And I want you to forgive, get clarity, and heal that past. And keep the good stuff and release the bad stuff. Okay? All right, and so we're going to get the romance angel, because Spirit clearly threw that at me as well. It's crazy. What is a romance angel oracle for the collective today? Much love to you, Kira. Ooh, we have retreat. Sorry, the entire deck was upside down, so look what's popping up, just to let you know. Okay? It wasn't the card, but maybe it's a message, because nothing's by accident. It's time to disconnect from the world. Okay? For some of you, it's time to get back in touch with the world. Start getting out there again. For others of you, maybe the message is it's time to go on a retreat, a vacation, some space, even in your mind, in your heart, in your home. Just take a moment to take a step back from everything that's going on. Collective, life is busy, busy, hustle, hustle, and bustle. It's important to retreat from that. Get in touch with nature and get in touch with you. But that's a love message. And as you pull away from a lot of the hustle and bustle, your relationship's going to flourish more. I also think that the two of you are going to be getting away and alone at some point in the future on a retreat, maybe to a cabin, maybe just a little visit to a park, maybe, you know, out to a restaurant, maybe just a walk in the park. But I do think you and this person are going to have a retreat. Okay, I do think you guys in the future are going to have that. And bottom of the deck is stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and feeling and faith will bring you romance. And she is giving her little laurel, or it's just like a bouquet of flowers kind of put together for Venus. And she's giving this as a donation. I can't think of the word. Not a donation, but I can't think of the word. You guys will think of the word. But she's giving this to Venus as an offering. Thank you. That's what I was thinking of. I had to think of myself. An offering, okay, to Venus as tribute to her faith. Venus, I believe in love and I believe in romance. Please bless me with it. And she brings these offerings of flowers as a gift to say, I still believe in love. Even though love's not in my life, I still believe in love. So I want you guys to do that. I want you to still believe in true love, still believe in soulmates, still believe in reconciliations and resurrections, still believe in healing and forgiveness, still believe in good winning over evil, light conquering the dark, still believe in recovery. Because for those of you that are light workers on that path, you need to still believe. For those of you that are not light workers, or you're just not on that path of healing, recovery, and resurrection, do not feel bad. This is just not your time for this yet. Okay, maybe it already happened for you, or maybe it will happen for you. But just understand this is a timing reading for people on this journey at this time that resonates for them. And this is their message. Let them have it. So even if it's not yours, let them have it. And hopefully we all can have a reading like this that will be true for us. Okay? But we have to allow things to happen as they do. Now we're going to get a message from the universe, from Spirit, for yourself. This is The Secret Language of Light by Denise Harvey. Transmissions from your soul. And here we have Insight. Bottom of the deck is Soul Love. Wow, they're both beautiful. I might have to just get a little bit of both. They're both just stunning. Look at the colors. I'm loving the colors The browns, the yellows, the orange, the turquoise, the green. I'm loving it. Very earthy. And we had a very strong earth connection with that King of Pence, to be honest. And then here we have a watery kind of energy, right? That blue purples. And this is the gift of insight. So soul love and insight comes to you as a message from the universe. And we're going to read what these have to say. All right, let's start. And by the way, 33 and 13. I love that there's 3 threes. We did touch on that today earlier as well. And the 3 is the Empress vibe, okay, which is think the impossible, think the unexpected. This is going to be given birth to. This may very well involve a family. If you guys have a family or children, this may be an answered prayer for you, a major answered prayer, okay? But the 13 is death and rebirth, but it is the death card, major arcana. And the 33 is just a message from God, a message from spirit, from source, soul love, okay? Love your soul. By doing so, you're loving God. You're loving the creator, the universe, and source. I don't know. So we're going to go with it. But I love the 3s. It's all a healing vibration. So we're going to read soul love first. You are clear, pure love, unconditional love. Nothing from your past will block your dreams. Your future will be nothing like what it has been before. You are the center of your universe, looking outward through your experiences. And when you look when you look out in balance, you are seeing through love. And you will experience many vibrations of love. Make love your purpose. Find it wherever you can. If you go in the world seeking love and giving love, you will be surprised at how beautiful life can be. If you begin to introduce anything to your world that does not feel like love, shift your awareness, your energy, or your eyes until you return back to love. Become so devoted to your purpose of love that no one will sway you from it. Unconditional love is not about tolerating or diminishing yourself to make another person feel good. These are conditional actions that will make you feel less than or even angry and resentful. If you are trying to believe something that is not your truth, it will feel awful because you are not in agreement with your soul. Your job is to feel balanced in every moment. And if you can't, go easy on yourself, as it is just a sign that you are yet to love something about yourself. Strengthen your joy by softening your thoughts towards yourself and others. Sit in front of a mirror and look into your eyes. Or if this is confronting, close your eyes and say, I love you. Take note of how you feel. You are learning to love yourself so you can recognize when another loves you back. If you don't love yourself, you won't truly see or believe it when someone else does. That's a very meaningful statement, isn't it? If you don't love yourself, you can't recognize when another person does. That is monumental for all of us. And I know it touched a lot of you because you remember those times when you thought someone loved you, but they didn't. And you wondered how you got manipulated. It was that you didn't recognize love. You thought that was love, but it wasn't. And it was happening because karmically you weren't loving yourself. Spend time alone. Forming a loving relationship with yourself is key. So there you go. And you're probably seeing the numbers 3-3 and 2-2 because right under that we have 2-2 again. And earlier I felt that 2-2 with the 2 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles. So there's a lot of this journey for you, seeing numerological serendipitous events wherever you go, driving, looking at your phone, paying for things, license plates, etc. Those are signs from the universe. You are on the right path. But the 3 heralds healing and rebirth, and the 2 is bringing you partnership, working with the universe and getting in tune with your other half. So soulmate twin flame vibes, for sure. And it's definitely a sign that you're going to enter into a partnership very soon. Yeah, and 2022 is coming up. That may also be a sign for you. All right, you might also be seeing the number 13. I know I see that often. It marks the death and rebirth. So now we're going to read Insight from this beautiful book. Okay. Refine your psychic senses, collective. You are or are about to see further, higher, and deeper through space and time. Your psychic skills are expanding and seeing through the lens of a very honest soul, yourself. Hone into your abilities by reading about or doing a workshop on intuitive development. It could be very helpful at this time. We are all psychic. It is a part of who we are. But we have thrust this ability into the background in favor of our other senses. So it has taken back seat for some. Problems occur when we keep looking at the manifested world for proof of our worth. You are worthy because you are here. There is nothing to prove. You could become an intuitive reader if this is something you desire. It could also mean you are learning to trust what you feel, and the steps to take will drop into your mind in the following days. Join a local meditation group or psychic circle. You will learn how to trust the insights and wisdom you deserve. When your phone rings, before you look at the caller, bring a name to your mind and see if they match. Before meditating, place a clear crystal quartz in the middle of your forehead, and for 2 minutes, ask for clarity about a subject. Wow, that's beautiful. All right, guys. Well, today's reading was pretty freaking awesome. Thank you so much for hanging in there. By the way, it's a sign. I looked up 133 minutes, 13 seconds. That's incredible, isn't it? 33 and 13. Definitely a sign. I hope today this reading was for you. And if you watched this reading and it wasn't for you, I hope today that it inspired you to get to this place. Okay? So you were brought here for a reason. It wasn't by accident. Don't ever try to force a reading to make it fit for you, because you will be let down by the timing in which the reading foretells your future. And I don't want anyone to be let down. So no forcing your energy into the readings, okay? They have to resonate, all right? And I would try to agree with people that say take what resonates, toss what doesn't. But sometimes I just have to say it either all resonates or it doesn't. Can't make it fit. We don't do it out of desperation, okay? Whatever you were hearing in this message, you needed to hear and take it, receive it, accept it, and ask Spirit for clarity in your own life. If you're looking for a private reading or anything like that, my schedule just opened for next week. All right. So you can take a look at the availabilities. I only have about a handful per week for the readings. And once a couple of those slots are filled, they're gone. I only have 2 emergency readings allowed next month. So if you want an emergency reading, you can get it within 48 hours, which is pretty quick. It might take a little longer than that, but usually it is within 48 hours, which it should be available. And it's going to be next week and not right now, because I'm just now finishing up, catching up with the people's readings that already paid. So people have already paid, and I'm catching up from when I had coronavirus and pneumonia, and I'm still getting over all of that, but I have to catch up with them first. So if anyone's messaging me about, can you reach me? Can we do a reading? Can we do it tonight or tomorrow? No, the answer is no. If you want a reading, you need to schedule through my website, jks1111.com, and then we will do a reading. If you want, and remember, it's available for next week to schedule for the month. You may not find a reading available next week. They may be filled. Like I said, it's only a handful. So it's not available for everyone all next week. You have to see your spot. And if you want something sooner, you can do an emergency reading. Okay? But that's going to cost more. So it just really just depends on, are you willing to wait for that, or do you need answers right now? Later, I will be doing the 100 Club message. So for those of you that have purchased the 100 Club, have your questions ready, written down, and maybe in your notes in your phone so you can copy paste when I'm ready to get those questions for the 100 Clubbers. Okay, so that will be available also. And for those of you that did, I think Dana or Diana, you registered for the astrology class on the 10th. You will get your question answered. For those of you that want to still have a question answered, by tomorrow, if you have something that is pressing, or maybe even tonight, I may come back on tonight and answer some of those questions. If you want a question for yourself, now's the time. If you sign up for my astrology class, it can be delivered to you by video, or you can be a part of the class live. It's up to you. But it's Astrology 101. It's 4 hours, and it's September 10th. And we're going to talk about how to read your birth chart, the zodiac signs, the planets, and how to make some predictions for yourself. So if you want to know more about astrology and you're just getting into it and you'd like to know more about Vedic sidereal, maybe you're just currently following Western, tropical, we will talk about the differences between Western and Vedic, and you can make your decision on following both or one. But we are going to get into Vedic over there on the other side, okay? So if you want to do that and you want to purchase the astrology class, it's $99. And it's a wonderful price compared to what my classes were. And you get to keep it, the link, so you can refer back to it to help you. And let's see, you will get 1 to 2 questions, I'd say, answered for yourself. And I think that's a great deal. That's more than a $22 value. So if you consider that as part of your payment for the astrology class, I think it's worth it. I really do think it's worth it. So if you want to get a little tiny mini reading and class in one, now's your time to jump on it. You can go to www.jks1111.com and you can get on there and register for the class. I have everyone that's registered, all your names, and I will be happy to get on the reading and see what questions you guys have. And if you want to pop up with a question, I'll be happy to answer it for you guys, okay? So this is a really good time to get those urgent questions answered. Think of it as a mini emergency reading, you know, and those are expensive. So getting a class and a mini emergency thing done, I think it's pretty much worth it. You should definitely do it, especially if you got some pressing situations in life right now that you just need clarity so you can sleep tonight. That would be something I would do. 2 in 1, right? Also, if you guys are interested in anything else I have to offer, please go to jks1111.com. I also have dream interpretations that I don't think anyone's bid on yet. If you guys have dreams that are reoccurring, or you have dreams that you want answers about, I do also do dream interpretation, and I'm happy to do a video for you to explain what I think your dream means. And that's also available on my website. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. I don't have anything else to say as far as announcements. I look forward to the astrology class. Still catching up on the rest of those readings this week. We should be finished. Cards are being sent out. Don't forget to send me your emails and your receipts that you ordered your cards for delivery. I need your addresses and phone numbers, please, so that I can send it to the correct address, and your order, so I know exactly what it is you ordered. So please put that in there. Yeah, and I'm just super excited to have you guys on board. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I also have a TikTok and an Instagram I'll be getting back on track with after the astrology class. So don't forget to follow me there. There's some bonus readings sitting there right now, but I will be doing more after the astrology class. Look forward to getting back into it. I love you guys, and remember, like I always say, this love is a journey, not a destination. So just keep swimming. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Good luck on your journey. Good luck on this beautiful message. You're very fortunate. You guys are connected in a way that seems impossible, and it's a beautiful reading. Congratulations on that and your resurrection. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.